Starting polls on this account. Wish and see what we get. So we have the Noel banner and we got the Wanderlust banner. We're gonna probably do the Noel just because it's our beginner wishes. We get 20 chances and we get them at a discounted price. So without further ado, see what we get. Imagine if we got 5 stars. Well, that's all we got. All we got is Noel. This was a very rough first pull, but we do have another one later on. So, without further ado, we are going to get into this. We're probably not going to use Noel, but is what it is. Now, we're going to be doing some crazy stuff later in this video, some of the really amazing starting quests. Before we do, let's actually get ourselves a weapon. Hmm. Wondering why would we do that when the effect doesn't help us that much? That's simply because attack skill. So much more damage now. We also got to do the same thing on Amber. Er, yeah, you're all set to get started.
From now
There
on,
are some
Genshin
very
will
amazing
only get
quests
more and
in
more
this game.
adventurous. We should make sure we're prepared.
We should
We
find
could
one.
start by going to Mondstadt's blacksmith.
Now, the starting quests and stuff that we are going to be doing are pretty rudimentary, like any game. Oh, it automatically put Noel on our team, and that's fine. When we get our team situated and stuff, we most likely won't be using this character. I like Noel though. They're not too bad of a character. But until then, let's actually. Because we got the temple early, we can just go right there.
This is it. One of the deserted temples of the Four Winds. These temples have been left to waste for years now. The people of Mondstadt almost never come here. There's a chance there's a monster nest or hilitrol camp inside. Even Storm Terror has given up on its own temple. Yes. I also find it hard to accept, but Storm Terror was once one of the Four Winds. Huh? Wait! Did you just feel that? The wind here. Something's off. Let's go in and take a look. Be careful. The dragon's power is disturbing this area.
Now, I hope everyone's been enjoying either the Persona or the Jurassic World Evolution, or Jurassic Park Evolution 2, or whatever it's called. I just can't remember the name. Not very good at names, not very good at words, but here we go.
Use that console to open the door.
Another tutorial. Thank you.
Wow, I can see so far into the temple.
Starting loot. I actually need to try to get as much as we can. Genshin Impact is a game completely about resource management and is very little about actually anything else. Yes, it is a gotcha game, but at the end of the day, this game and its character development is so expensive to actually develop
I won't
that
let you down.
you spend most of your time just trying to maintain your resources
Oh
anyways.
no! A horn! The fighting must have got them riled up. Well, good thing I prepared my secret weapon, explosive puppet Buried Bunny.
There we go. Now, for anyone that's going to watch this and, think about playing, joining the Genshin community, um, I don't really recommend spending that much on it, but I do recommend that you pick everything up. You really want to try to do everything.
Are those explosive barrels over there?
Yes, they are.
Well, one shot should be able to blow them up.
Here you go, Baron buddy. Now, Amber is not a very good unit. Um, and there's a lot of people talking as why that is. But Baron Buddy, as you can see, it just takes way too long to go off. We use it more for crowd control than anything else. Her elemental burst, which is the Q, is just not very good for elemental reaction. One, and on top of that, like it couldn't make
So
her.
high. Seems like there's something up there.
This couldn't make her very good,
But how do...
but her constellations here are actually very hard to get because she's only available in
How do we get across?
the Paimon store.
Isn't this a pyro monument? If we hit it with a powerful pyro attack, we might trigger it.
Oh, I've never actually known this one was here.
Get ready.
But wait, I have to wait till after the main to show you that.
Dragon's breath. Is that where the power's coming from? Phew, I'm tired. But at least this way we've helped Jean out. In the past, we were at least able to defend the city and keep it safe. This, of course, is mostly thanks to Jean. But now with Storm Terror directly attacking the city itself, the winds change. So too should our tactics.
Did you come up
That's
with
what
that?
Lisa likes to say. Speaking of which, the four winds we were discussing earlier, if you want to learn more about our history, you can ask Lisa. I'm not saying I don't know our history, it's just... I mean, a librarian is supposed to be more knowledgeable than an outrider, right?
Hmm. I think they're both supposed to maintain a pretty fine level of knowledge so they can help the people that are in need. There we go. So, what I was talking about is if you go into the shop here, you have Paimon's bargains. Look, you can get Kaya, you can get Barbara. Kaya, Barbara. Now you can also do this. Um, in this shop here, I always recommend getting this first, then getting this, and that's all you really want in there. You can grind for the rest of the stuff, and a lot of these aren't really
With me.
major grinds. Like there's enough on the map if you're using the Genshin interactive map for you to be able to just get everything you need.
Hey!
Ouch, that hurt.
Another target.
Okay, I want to quickly get that. So I'll see you when I get over. And we've arrived. Okay. We've unlocked so much more of this map. That is amazing to hear. Yes. So this is basically these animocluses which are around, which we are going to be collecting after. There's one right there. They allow you to get more stamina and stuff like that so you can climb higher walls. We're going to hopefully finish Mondstadt today so we can so that we can just proceed with all the side quests and all that. We want to make sure we get everything done. And then once everything's done, we can go through and do the side quests and the animocluses and any of the things in this area. And then we don't have to come back to this area. But I'm going to quickly go get that. So I'll be right back. And we are here. Now, that's where our destination lies. So we are going to head to it. Now, around Genshin, there's a lot of different types of resources, like the small lamp grass. And you might be tempted to just walk right past it. But if you want to send a character, you're going to need a lot. Like, this one doesn't use that, but it uses wind wheel asterisk, right? So look, now we have 13, 33, 63. Now we're at 108, 168. And guess what? There's probably only like 30 of them on the map at any given time, and they take time to respond. So if you're going to have a character you need to upgrade eventually with it, and you never know what character is going to need what, especially with the new one. Normally it's designated to the new area, but it's important to pick the things up so that when it's time for you to level up these characters and that, you can. Oh, now these guys right here are so important. Let me show you.
Disappear!
They give you Whopper Flower Nectar. And generally speaking, later in the game, they'll give you 3 of the gray, 1 of the green. This is about around AR 40, 45, world level 5, and 4. Now, that might not seem that important, but it's not just used as a ascension material, it's also used as a
You look
talent
tired.
material.
Come closer. Can you smell that? Something must have happened in the temple. I imagine there will be slimes, hilly churls, and whatever's giving Storm Terror extra power. Oh yes, it is going to be lively in there indeed. Oh, oh, you're quite the brave one, aren't you? It's a pity that the Temple of the Wolf has been disturbed by such an atrocity. Let's head in. No one makes offerings to the Four Winds anymore, yet the old winds never vanish. We need to clear out the temples for the Four Winds.
Okay, so this time we're gonna have Kaya. But for now, it's just this.
Let me show you how the Knights of Favonius conquer our adversaries.
All right, Kaya, that's fine with me. Let's look at your gear. I see. You do have an artifact. You have any constellations? No. Now, to save on books and that, I always recommend
Hmm.
you to not go to the max level right away. And that might seem a little counterintuitive, but the thing is, you won't be able to send them, so you've got the materials to do that.
Hmm.
So you're better off waiting and passively gaining some of the XP than just rushing ahead. But like, look at this, putting him to the higher level, and that with his weapon on, that's 111, and 50 if it comes from his weapon. His weapon's only level 5. So leveling up your weapon like this is going to be much more beneficial than leveling up your characters anyway.
Hmm. If I'm not mistaken, the end of the temple should be up there.
Wait, how do you know?
Ex-
Ah, yes, we know
Experience.
we know he
The
can
kind of
freeze,
experience you get after years of dealing with things like this for others.
or you could just do this. Doesn't really
So,
matter.
unless I'm mistaken, you don't seem to have a vision. So how exactly is it that you're able to channel elemental energy?
It was a very strange occurrence.
Oh, there you go. No need to actually do the freeze thing when you can just jump
Finally,
over it.
we're here.
Seems the path ends here. Let's use the wind currents to fly up.
Water! We can use this to put out fire.
Good idea. That's some keen observation. We should get Jean to give you a title and make you a knight.
Yes, we can be the best knight. Now, Kaya is a very good character because of this. Because look, okay, so I did the ice path, right?
Speaking of, did you know?
I've got my ice back, and
Stormterror
it's
was once
still
one of the
there.
four
Look at it.
winds. I'm not aware of the exact details. If you're interested, you could ask the acting Grand Master about it.
You can travel anywhere. You could literally travel on foot to some of the later areas where you're not supposed to be able to easily get.
Is that the thing that Storm Terror is using to gain its power?
Seems probable. Let's deal with it. Bravo! What a performance! You are, to my surprise, a well-trained knight. The battles you just fought were sights to behold. I see you already have the knightly virtue of modesty. Stories of your heroic deeds to save Mondstadt from destruction shall be known throughout the City of Freedom, well into the future. Please do visit me at our headquarters when you have the time. I also know a lovely tavern, if that's more your thing.
Thank you. I know we're pretty
Quite
great.
rewarding, no?
We've seized another temple from Storm Terror's grasp.
I can take care of the rest here. You go take care of other things while I'm at it.
See you later then. Bye-bye.
There's no way Hilly Turtles organized an ambush like this themselves. Not with their limited mental capacity. Thus you were behind this.
Ice versus ice. Where do you water? Gotta love Diluc.
Knights of Favonius,
Always so inefficient. Agree to disagree, but your involvement in this just made things a whole lot more interesting.
Agreed, Kaya. There we go. Now we have Kaya. But we really need to change our character's rotation. So Kaya. Wait. I can just do it like this. Kaya, there, there, you there, and there we go. Yes. You might be wondering why is it a good idea to have Kaya as my first point if you've never played. But like, look at them legs. Now, this game size matters when it comes to your characters for traveling. One, okay, actually, we'll do this. Okay, so let's look at our stamina. If we climb up like this, it's going to be very unnoticeable, just that little amount. And if we climb up with Kaya, you'll notice it is slightly less. A better example would probably help more, especially because the height difference between Kaya and her aren't that bad. Although, yeah. But once again, Kaya. Like, there is a significant difference. And well, might be like, oh, well, the entire time you never used even half. How do you think it's going to be when you're climbing up parts on that? Because that is a playable area right there. But no further ado, we do need to head to where Lisa is. Okay, I am going to actually just walk up there. No need to bore you guys. If I do anything along the way, I shall let you know. So I'll join you when I'm back. And we've arrived. Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, cutie.
Hey.
Going to help me out too? How kind of you. Don't hesitate to come to me if you need anything. Good question. Basically, things other than that which require brawn or brains.
So, what does that leave?
Okay. These actually have rewards? Oh my god, they do! Eventually, we're gonna have to do these just for the rewards. I probably won't do these on video. I don't know why there's such a high adventure rank. You'd think you'd want to get people in right away. But it is what it is.
I guess I could give this a go.
There we go. We have 5 characters, as
I
Genshin is
noticed
meant to be
there is a
played.
strong elemental energy coming from deep within this temple.
I actually really like
Tell me,
Lisa.
are you able to float across? Let's ride this wind current, shall we?
What's the hurry?
There's chests littered around this map, by the way. I missed that potato. I should have picked it up. But I'm not going
Leave it
back.
to me.
Because I know that I'm the type of player that will grind to do it anyways. Oh, quickly. Kaya, dual blade on. we go.
It's an electro monument. No wonder. Let me try to activate it with a bit of electro power. Stand back, sweeties.
This is a charged attack for her. They create overload.
With the wind!
There you go. Wasn't even close. I think if I'm gonna pull for anything, maybe I will just stick to pulling for weapons on this account. Maybe. Imagine having the base 4 characters: Lisa, Traveler, Amber, and Kaya as your team, and they just have like all 5-star 5 refinement weapons. You don't need the 5 refinement,
I
and
must
most
take note
people
of my
actually
routine as a good night sleep.
think it's a waste. And I'm actually inclined to agree.
Dodge this!
But it is what it is. And also, if anyone's interested in what my actual like main account looks like, I could do a showcase. It's not amazing. I'm still playing
When
it
it
and
comes
trying
to
to get it up.
legendaries, I've got them covered.
But if people are interested, I will do it. Haha, water can't drain now.
Oh, another wind current. Let's ride it up from here.
Yeah, you can see just the sheer amount of chests and stuff that are around. Now, you might think a chest here and there, especially these common ones, might not matter. But when you're trying to refine like a character's weapons to make them viable, having the ability and having the resources to actually get their weapon up is pretty important. Now, if you're a free to play player and you have these 3-star weapons that you might be thinking, well, they don't make that much of a difference, they're not that important, and you would be very wrong. Now, true, most 3-star weapons can't hold up to a 5-star, but there are exceptions depending on the character. Now, I strongly advise you to get at least one of each type of 3-star weapon, if possible two, and actually level them up.
Wind blade!
By level them up, I mean like get them to refinement 5, because you're not always going to have the ability to just have the characters you want. You can spend a lot of money, which on Genshin, as it stands right now, I believe is waste. I love this game, but the value is just not there.
Come a little closer.
So
Chain lightning can be set off between electro-charged opponents.
nice.
The electrical discharge caused by friction is...
But anyways, so you're only gonna have a limited
You want to know about
amount
this
of
too?
resources.
You're kidding. You're seriously asking? This is a vision. It's
Yes,
used by the
Lisa.
chosen to draw on elemental powers. In terms of mysticism, I suppose you could call it a magical lightning rod.
Anyways, yeah. So you're only gonna have a limited amount of primo gems, and that's gonna
You've
suck.
never seen a vision? Just where exactly are you from? Are you a hilly churl with some level of reasonable intelligence?
Yes.
No, I doubt it. After all, hilly churls aren't exactly known for their smarts. And you'd more or less qualify to be a magister's apprentice.
But anyways, so you're gonna have a limited primo
You can
gem.
head home and relax.
So you're not gonna have
It's
the
like those
luxury.
consolidated wind things.
Oh no, they automatically gave us an
Let's
Animoculus.
head back to the
Dragon
Statue
of
of
the
But
the
East,
Seven at
we
once.
get
Guardian
this
of the
one through
South,
that.
To the
Wolf of the
gods.
North, Falcon of the West. They are the four winds of Mondstadt, affiliated with Barbados. the god of Animo. The dragon of the east, Storm Terror, its real name is Dvalin. Though most in Mondstadt seem to have forgotten that in all this Storm Terror business. So now you know why Dvalin is only able to channel 3 of the Four Winds' power. Because it has been consuming itself from the beginning. Because of hatred, I presume.
Hatred?
Hatred for Mondstadt. Hatred drove it to become something more powerful than the wind itself. To become Storm Terror.
But why would one of the Four Winds hate the city it was supposed to protect?
As a child of Mondstadt, it's something that's really hard to say aloud. Here, take this. It's a very old story from more than a century ago.
Well, you should come with me. Paimon will tell you about the rest later.
Yeah, but as a free to play player, you're gonna have very limited amount of primo gems, and these wishes are expensive. Like we have 317, right? Now, one of these wishes is 160, so they're expensive. So you're not gonna have very many of them to go around, especially because Genshin gives so few of them out compared to other games, and they also have some pretty dark rates compared to games too. There we go, Mondstadt. And there's Lisa.
Well, all that lay flow and elemental line stuff Lisa was going on about should hopefully be back to normal. Want to go back and see how the knights are doing? But if you got anything more interesting to do, Paimon can come too. By the way, we obtained another Animalculus in one of the Four Winds temples, right? We might come across more of them in the future, so don't forget to offer them to the statues.
Yeah, okay. So there's a prologue quest. Done. Now I have to get Adventure rank 10 in order to get the next quest. So that's okay. But you're not going to have the resources to get all the 4 and 5-star weapons. So you're going to have a lot of 3-star, and it's really good to invest in those. This is a really good weapon. Black Tassel. It's not very good overall, but it's very, very good against slime. And for some characters that might scale off HP, it's amazing. But not for all of them. Now it's time for us to get our team together.
Hey, there's something strange over there.
I'll keep an eye on you.
So let's first, before we do anything else, actually go to Mondstadt. We've done our first quest, and it's been a lot of fun.
Paimon can smell fisherman's toast. The aroma is coming from Good Hunter. A thick slice of soft white toast, topped with a generous serving of onion slices lightly caramelized by the toasting. Yum, yum. Paimon's made up her mind. It's an emergency. We must order ourselves a generous serving of fisherman's toast from Good Hunter, pronto. It's on you, of course. It's so delicious! Hum, nom, nom. Good Hunter's Fisherman's Toast is the best! This might surprise you, but it's actually a classic Mondstadt recipe that anyone can cook. You can try cooking it yourself if you have the ingredients. Can your cooking skills surpass that of good hunters? Why, Paima would love to be your personal taster. Don't you let me down.
All right, adventuring 7.
Hey, there's a lady over there waving to you. Let's go and see what she wants.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Actually, I have had my eye on you for a long time.
Long time, we just got
Had
here.
your eye on him, eh? Has she been causing some mischief?
Oh, that is not what I meant at all. Being on the lookout for great adventurers is part of my job. When I look at you, I see one with the potential to rival the great adventurers of legends.
Paimon sees it too. Paimon always feels safe adventuring with him.
Nevertheless, to the adventurer, experience is far more precious than potential. You must accumulate adventurer experience to increase your adventure rank. Time is of the essence. Allow me to brief you on.
Wait, are you saying we're like official adventurers now?
Do not worry. The Adventurers Guild does not charge a membership fee or impose any kind of duties on its members. In short, there are lots of benefits, but no drawbacks to becoming a member. Basically, the Adventurers Guild rewards you every time your adventure rank increases. Here is a new member's gift for you. You will need to return here to claim rewards in the future.
All right, claim our first adventure levels. Look at this. Now, we get the prototype rank or at one point. I wish it gave you the option instead, but regardless.
Without further ado, please allow me to officially welcome you, our new avid adventurer, into the guild. Here is your adventurer handbook. A new member coming aboard is a momentous occasion. A little ceremony is only fair. It has a record of available commissions and rewards. And it is also proof of your membership. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you will find yourself stuck at a certain adventure rank. When this happens, you need to perform some impressive feats to gain further recognition from the guild.
Impressive feats? Sounds like hazing to me.
They are simply specific adventures that allow you to ascend to the next adventure rank on completion. Ascension adventures, if you will. But that will come later. Opportunities to win recognition will come as you gain more adventure experience. That will do for today. We will have plenty of chances to meet again in the future. Ad Astra Abyssosk, adventurer. With effort, you shall reach the stars and conquer the abyss.
Perfect. Okay. Now, this is a little book you have to fill. You can do these tasks, and then you get rewards for it. Now, they get increasingly more difficult. So, here's a little reward shop that you can turn your stuff into. These two are the hardest to get, and I recommend saving up and getting them first. Because at first, you'll have a ton. So you get these first, and then you just can easily get these other ones. I, on my main account, didn't think of it at the time, and I got all of this. And then I'm halfway to one of these, and then I still have to work on the other one because instead of taking it one step at a time, the long reward, so I can have it all done and then start to get easy more. I was a dummy. Now, we need to get our adventure rank up. Probably a decent way to do that is here. These guys will get you to run small. Oh wait, I haven't unlocked it yet. Dang. So The first way to start off getting our adventure rank is to get all of our waypoints. We're here. We're going to go to the first waypoint now. All right. I'll see you then. And we are here. There we go. That's 50 adventure XP. Now we have to get the next one. And I'll see you when we're there. And here we are. Okay. So we are now getting pretty close. We got to get this one too. We're actually going to head to the Temple of the Wolf. And I'll see you when we get there. And here we go. Number 3. Now, I think we should definitely get these ones there too. So I'll see you when we get there. And there we go. Another one. And it comes with the chest.
Quite the find.
There's only one more on this route. And, well, we're going to get this too. If we can unlock it. We will see. Okay. Until we get there. Okay, and we have actually got to the area. This is going to be a really tough fight.
Come a little closer.
Hey.
Oh, so sorry. What's the hurry?
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
No one escapes my sights.
With the wind! Wind blade!
He's immune to that? Oh well. What is this? I'm gonna fight.
Come a little closer.
Dodge this!
Okay. One sec. Let's actually put some XP on her and get her base stats up a little. There we go. Look at that. That's right where we want to be. Weapon. That off. Can, but here we go.
Surrender and be gentle. You're in for a little shock.
Look at Lisa go now. Fight just got like 20 times easier. Thanks to Lisa.
You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
Go, go, berry one.
As you can surmise, this game is very easy. For you to be against stuff that's almost double your level and not really have any issue, it just shows how easy this game can be. On to the next one. I'm actually gonna walk there with you guys on this one, just to let you guys see like what I'm up to in between each waypoint and that. Generally speaking, I run around. I I see what's around. I'll fight some monsters if I come across some. If there's any guarding a chest, I'll try to get them. Not really looking at it this time because there's not really much to see. See, these guys have a chest.
Come a little closer.
Dodge this.
He's got a shield. Want to burn that shield away.
Cool it. Wind blade.
You're in for a little.
Dodge this.
Overconduct. Overload.
You're in for a little shock.
Overload again. Melt. And there you go. So you open a chest.
What do you think, Keith?
And this one gave us 20 adventure XP. So it definitely all stacks up. And we're here. There's not really much to it. We only need about 5 more, which I'm sure we'll be able to get. There's still one in Mondstadt for us to get. And then there's the statue of the 7. Let's go and get that statue of the 7. I'll see you guys when I get there. On our way over, we ran into this, so we decided to get it. All right. Okay, and we are back. Yeah. Look, it's another one of these guys.
Don't get frostbite.
He sealed away the statue of the 7, so we just need to beat him up.
Come a little.
Look, Lisa. He's thinking that he can stop you. And we've unlocked more of the map yet again. It gives us yet another 50 XP. And we are actually going to go back to this and go hit the other one that's right next to it. Now,
Catch the wind.
the whole time I've been telling you guys to make sure that you're collecting all this material and stuff like that. And you might be wondering, well, how much material have you collected? Well, in this first day here, we've got all this. And we got this stuff here too. These are our quest items, very important. This is our material for monsters and that. And this is just our world material that we've collected. But we're getting very close to the adventure rank that we do need. Now, I think that it would be a good idea to work within the bounds of what we've unlocked so far to get the rest. We could go further, have it all unlocked, but I think it'd be very beneficial for us to hold off a tiny bit. As much as I do genuinely enjoy exploring and doing the map, we are starting to run out of time for the day, so we'll do a few of the puzzles in this little area. These are called steelies, and you basically chase them around and try to get them to go home. Chest, that's 10 XP. There you go. Another 20 XP. So you might be wondering where's the other Steely for that other post? And he's here somewhere. I don't remember exactly where he is. I could have sworn he was up in. Yep, he's right there. These mushrooms that I'm collecting that are growing on the side of the house are really good for a character called Mona. Mona's a pretty interesting character. She's a 5-star water character. Although, I feel like her better days are behind.
How fortunate.
Okay, we've got all that loot. There. And now we're going to go to Mondstadt. Get our final waypoint to end this video, and there we go. Talk about how time flies. I know for you guys it was probably about an hour, but with all the extra running in that, this video did take about an hour and a half. So if you did enjoy, leave a like, and we'll be able to play more again real soon. Now, I don't know how we're actually going to make it up here. We do not have a lot of stamina per se, so it is going to be more of a challenge than some might think. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see what I mean? We gotta try to land closer to the tower. We use the tower to get us up. Now, even though we drop kind of fast, I think a higher platform. We'll climb on top of the animal. God, this part that we're struggling with. Perfect. Now that we're up here, we're in a pretty good spot. Okay, let's retry this. Unfortunately, you think climbing the buildings would be part of the easy stuff. And it's really not too difficult, but ley limes, ley lines. It is one of the harder parts of the early game, just because you don't have very much stamina to speak of.
How fortunate.
So all of it becomes very valuable. But once again, this is a game of resource management. As you progress, you'll have a lot more resources to go through, although it is still a finite limit of how much you'll get. Most of it's going to depend on this, which takes forever to come back. It's like 8 minutes per point, and most things require 20. As you might imagine, it's not the best process. This is the only one with a substat. Oh, Hydro, Dendro. There we go. All of our characters are slowly getting some gear on them. Actually, put that Dendro Goblet on Amber, just mainly because she needs the crit. And we'll give her this. Oh, need a flower for some health, Kaya. See, right now, none of the stats are really wasted. They don't really matter. Like, this is not going to actually do anything to help Lisa, but it's on her, and it is what it is. But with that, we're going to call it here for today, and I hope you did enjoy. Sorry about cutting the video off earlier. I just had a friend come on that wanted to farm a specific boss that I myself had been having a bit of trouble with. Mainly just I didn't have the right characters for the content leveled up. So I needed a little bit of a hand, but now my team is going pretty well. So until next time, thank you for watching and bye.